You want to all but guarantee secession and civil war? Because this is how you do it. Well, zang-a-lang and salutations, my lovely little lunatics. It's me, your friendly and psychopath insanity, here with my co-host Bob. Hello. And today, on the Insane Report, you know, there's always a lot of talk about secession, civil war,
and you've got people on both sides saying it'll never happen, it shouldn't happen here.
Well, it seems more and more likely all the time.
Well, also, we're probably in like 4th and 5th generation warfare, because everyone keeps thinking it's just going to be people lining up down the streets, one side on the other, and then just shooting at each other.
Which, as we very well know, isn't going to happen. I mean, right now it's disinformation, like the left straight up not talking about certain news.
Like the Loudoun County thing that the boy in a skirt actually got convicted.
Yeah, they don't talk about that because it doesn't fit the narrative. And then, of course, you have all the stuff going on with BLM and Antifa.
Oh yeah, people getting shot in the street, the whole Chaz thing, and you think there isn't going to be some kind of a civil war.
We're already, basically, once again, the whole thing is when people think of the Civil War, they think of the major battles. They don't remember that the Civil War was like 20 years long. And this has been going on. All this stuff has kind of been bubbling up, especially once Trump got elected in 2016. Hell, so a lot of this stuff was kind of going on in like early, like the 2010s and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, all the social justice retard stuff started coming up.
Yeah, that's the people who don't believe in certain things and refuse to see anything else. And if you don't agree with them 100%, then you're evil.
Which is also kind of hilarious because the left is eating itself.
It is. That's how it was always going to be. They'll just become far more and more and more and more extreme, saying, you're right wing. But I agree with everything but this one thing. You're right wing.
Like the whole LGBTQ, it's a LGB, and now because they don't like the whole trans stuff because it's infringing on women's rights completely, especially with everything that's been going on. So the LGBTQ, or the LGBT, is now completely losing their minds. Like, how dare you, you evil people! But that's just part of it.
That really is just how part of how badly things are getting. But anyway, before we continue any further, make sure to like and subscribe for more insane news. Also follow us on Locals,
Rumble,
Minds,
and Bastion.
But, okay, so Insanity, you're making these claims, but obviously, what could be such a big thing that it's actually gonna cause civil war, or, in my personal opinion, not so much civil war as in actual secession, or states refusing to send money to like straight up refusing. Well, let's just take a look, shall we? Wha-bam! From the Daily Mail. Whoops, sorry, I thought I hit my water. We're paying burglars who broke into our home. Furious Republicans slam Biden for plan to pay $450,000 per person, up to $1 million a family, to relatives separated at the border under Trump's zero tolerance policy.
No. The Daily Mail got bought out by Babylon Bee, didn't it?
No.
This is insane.
It is. It is absolutely insane. Because, and some people hear that and they're like, no, there's no way that they actually want to do this. And why do they want to do this? Well, I think it kind of goes back to the whole Great Reset thing. It makes even more illegal immigrants, more than the over 1 million that have already come here, 70,000 in August alone. Once again, a bigger reason for them to come across the border. And the bigger thing is, once again, Trump's zero tolerance policy, which needs to be reinstated completely, because here's the big thing. If you got separated at the border, I don't care. Because that means you try to get it, because here's the big thing. A lot of those kids, those aren't their parents.
No, yeah, because what was it? I remember when they had all those pictures of women being gassed.
Yeah, it was because men were forcing women up front.
Yeah, because you wouldn't gas the women and the children.
When most of the people there are men who I miss Wingstop and so on and so forth. This is disgusting. This is insane. And we'll get into just how bad this is in a second. or just how absolutely retarded this is in a second. Republicans are enraged. Illegal immigrants might be handed a $450,000 per person payout as part of Biden's administration's attempt to settle lawsuits. No, you don't get lawsuits. I'm sorry. This is why, bring back the zero tolerance. They can't come in. I'm sorry, you don't get a lawsuit because, one, here's the whole thing. If it was very small amount of people and they were being abused or like they had horrible conditions, then yeah, you can have a lawsuit. The problem is there are over a million people. These places are completely overrun, and Biden isn't doing anything to help. So here's the whole thing. How about you take it from Biden's account? Take it from all the dealings that Hunter Biden made and stuff like that. Because once again, this is the money they're going to take it from this is your money they're giving them. I'm sorry, you don't get to make a lawsuit for illegally entering a country and being separated at the border. You don't. You should probably just not even try. What you should get is a boot in the tuchus and wait, or go to one of the other countries that you crossed from. That's honestly not that bad. But continuing on. The money would be for those families separated at the U.S.-Mexico border under the Trump administration's zero tolerance policy.
What about all the stuff about Biden? What about all the people there?
Oh, no, we can't do that because that would make Biden look bad.
Well, this makes him look really bad.
No, that would make him look bad to, yeah, you're right. This all makes him look absolutely awful. Officials are considering the payments could total close to $1 million for 2 people within the same family. Oh, no. My wife and I, we got separated at the border. Grab random woman. We don't have documentation. We lost that. The ACLU, which represents a family, has identified about 5,500 children separated from their parents at the border during the course of the Trump-era policy. Once again, separating them at the border is something you have to do because unless they can prove this is my mom, this is my dad, you have no idea who these people are. And I'm betting a good portion of them are coyotes or people who literally grabbed the child and tried to get across with them. So yes, okay, no, for now, we won't separate anybody. We won't separate anybody. And as we all know, there's been plenty of assault things going on in these caravans, and so but that's not our fault. You didn't want to be separated. Continuing on, former President Trump's administration enacted the policy in April 2018 and withdrew it 2 months later after much controversy in June of that year. Honestly, they never should have. The total potential payout could cost $1 billion or more, and this is $1 billion of your money from your taxes. Now, here's the big thing. If everyone was making buku loads of money, if everyone was a millionaire, might not be so much of a problem. But here's the problem. There's a problem. First off, there's the whole inflation, which is up 8.6%. 8.6%. That's wholesale. That's not just gas. That's not just food. That's when you combine everything, the inflation has gone up almost 10%. Which, once again, if I remember correctly, like gas is 40% up. Some places gas is now like well over $5 and so on. But no, here comes a big thing. Because let's see, because remember that, 495,000 up to $1 million per family. In the median personal income in 2019 was 35,000. Almost 30, we'll say 36. In 2021, a good salary is 51,480. So we'll say 51,500. Now, let's think about that. How many years would it take you, we're going to be generous and say the 51,500. How many years do you think it would be, Bob, for a single person to earn that kind of money? But also here's the big thing. I'm highly doubting they're going to tax the illegal immigrants.
So this is if you paid no taxes whatsoever.
Exactly.
Well, it's almost about 10 years, isn't it?
It is 9.6 years. 9.6 years. They want to give illegal immigrants, and no, double that, because because it's per family, and everyone knows that the family's going to call it. So, almost 20 years. So, the Biden government wants to give illegal immigrants who came here illegally 20 years. What it would take you 20 years to earn. They just want to give it to them. They're not going to tax it. I highly doubt. No, and this is you. So everyone out there, imagine that. And it's not, basically, they're giving what you would have if you would pay no taxes at all. It would take you 20 years to earn this if you are the exact average. I know many people who only make around 30-some thousand. So that's even more. This is beyond insane. This is what causes mass secession, along with probably the Civil War.
Well, actually, I do understand why they're doing this.
Why do you think so?
Well, they know they're screwed. They absolutely know they're screwed. What was it? That thing that came out about Phil Murphy?
Oh, yeah. Well, here. So, no. Phil basically, ended up an advisor for Phil Murphy, Project Veritas, caught her saying that Phil Murphy, he wants to be becoming governor, but what he wants to do is, as you can see right here, Senator Phil Murphy advisors say governor will impose vaccine mandate after the election.
Why after, I asked, already knowing?
Well, because he knows independents and undecided people would tear him to pieces. So they don't care. Once again, this is them proving they don't care. They're going to do what they want to do, and they're going to lie to you and pull stuff out their bum to make sure you don't know, because I don't need you to know until I win.
Like all the stuff Biden said he was going to do.
Yes. How's that free college going, everybody? How's that universal income? How's that universal health care coming, everybody? No, nothing's happened. Yeah, no, if this goes through, I see places like Texas, Florida, and every other freedom-loving state either straight up going like how they're going, like with Abbott and 2A. He put up 2A bills saying, as of now, any law you guys make, we're not gonna enforce. There are the laws that are here, but if you suddenly come out with a ban on guns or any type of thing, they're like, we're just not gonna do it. We're not. You can come in and try, but we're not gonna help you. We're not gonna do anything about it. We're not gonna do anything that you say from now on. And the whole thing, now also with like the suppressors, because now in Texas, I don't need an MFA stamp for a suppressor, which is really stupid as to why people think you need it.
Well, they still think it's movie stuff,
which has been disproven so much. So, then it's, like Florida and Texas, they're saying, nope, no mask mandates. They're banning vaccine mandates. So, but then you have places like Senator Phil Murphy wanting to force a vax mandate, but not say. But here's the big thing. If Abbott came out now, if Abbott had to go again now, and he said no vaccine mandates, he'd win. It wouldn't be a detriment to him so much because, all the leftist social justice retards aren't enough to take over Texas yet. And there are more people I know from other states moving here who actually believe in freedom. Versus like this, he literally couldn't say it. And what was it? Did she get fired? No, she deleted all of her social media. She deleted all of her social media because she knew she done screwed up bad. And now, but at the same time, how much you want to bet no one talks about this?
No one but the right.
Of course not. Because the left don't have the need to talk about this because it's bad for the narrative. Once again, if this goes through, because once again, there's the 1.7. They pushed down the one Build Back Better bill to $1.7 trillion.
Which, after some people were talking about it, and the more they looked into it, over time, it's probably going to cost around $4 trillion.
Yeah, so it's not like it's going to get any better. This is insane. This is disgusting. I personally believe that Texas should stop sending federal government anything in taxes, take that money, build the wall ourselves, and then use that money to build the wall and find and deport every illegal alien in our state. Or, as Ted Cruz said, send them to places like Martha's Vineyard. I'm betting the leftists would hate that.
Oh, yeah, it's because it's affecting them finally. They already have so much money, and they don't care. And they know in 2022 they're going to be destroyed, and they're not going to win in 2024. There's no way in hell. Because even if Trump doesn't run, which if he did, it'd just be a landslide pretty much, because we've still got over 3 years left of this garbage. But if DeSantis went, probably would win in a bigger landslide for the simple fact of he doesn't have the personality that Trump does.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, this goes through. Oh, the secession is all but guaranteed. Anywho, that'll be the end of this little video. If you like this video, then check the like button and subscribe for more insanity. And I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.